Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin, back again with another Madden 22 franchise video, and I'm excited because I've got a brand new franchise, and it is the Indianapolis Colts, man. My favorite freaking team in the whole wide world. The only team I actually watch. I don't watch any other sport other than football, and there's no team I like more than the Colts, man. And this is pretty special because the guys who run this league decided to update the roster. So I actually have updated rosters, man. On top of that, I went ham in the free agency. Something the real life Colts would never do. It's not many people I know are Colts fans, but we are notoriously known for not really doing much in the free agency. So this is dope, man. Let's go ahead and check out the squad so you can see it, because I did make a little bit of a splash in the free agency, man. I was able to make some pretty nice pickups. So, as you know, we got Matt Ryan. His overall's a little higher because of preseason and all that. Plus, we got some devs, so you know I gave him X Factor, as you see. Homie got Bazooka, and after this game, assuming he has a good game, he's gonna have Hot Route Master, so that's just game over for everyone, pretty much. And you're gonna see why. So naturally, we got the boy JT. Also picked up Devonta Freeman out of the free agency because, you know, we just needed a little bit of depth here. I don't plan on him actually seeing the field like that. It's gonna be the JT and the Hines show. Real talk. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. So, biggest pickup, Marquise Goodwin. 96 speed, 96 acceleration, dude's a freaking monster. Plus, we have Paris Campbell. And the beauty of playing Madden is that he's not going to get hurt. And then we have Michael Pittman Jr. in the slot. He runs some crispy routes for an 88 speed dude. He be getting open. But he's only going to be in the slot anyway, so I plan on having him be my check down guy. And there's no way I'm benching him, because he's just dude balls out in real life, and he's freaking gigantic. So we have Kylan Granson right here, 85 speed tight end. That's lovely. And then we have, decent O-line. I think I was able to make a pickup somewhere. I think this guy isn't on the team. This might be a free agent that I picked up. I don't think we have a left tackle in real life yet. Like, we haven't actually picked up anybody at the moment of speaking on this video, because I do record these videos quite a bit in advance. So at the moment, we currently don't have a left tackle. So I got this guy. On top of that, also got this right guard, David DeCastro. Let's go. And then this guy, I might have picked him up. We might have already had Castro, and this might be the guy I picked up. I don't really know. I don't be following linemen that much. Only one I know of is Quentin Nelson. Because there's a hilarious video of him pancaking somebody, and then asking him, "Hey, are you good?" And he was like, "Yes, sir." And I think that's hilarious. So we got Yannick. That is a free agency pickup we got. At right end, picked up Ndamukong Suh. You know, I like the run stuff and D linemen. I feel like it's super important. And then at D tackle, we got D-Buck. Ain't nothing we need here. That boy is nice. Left outside linebacker. I like moving the best linebackers to the outside because they stay on the field the most when I'm running nickel. So we got Darius Leonard right here. Middle linebacker, free agency pickup, Kyle Van Noy. We just need someone there for when we run our 3-4 sets against the few people that like to run 2 wide receiver sets, 2 wide receiver, 2 tight end sets. We need a good middle linebacker. 2 of them actually, because I run 3-4. So these are the guys. And then right outside linebacker, I moved Bobby Okereke, who's normally at middle linebacker, but I moved him over. So yeah, that's my front 7. And then at corner, we made a splash. Picked up Jason Verrett. I'm not sure. So we got Isaiah Rodgers naturally, moved him to the number 1 spot. Jason Verrett playing the number 2 corner. And then Tony Brown is in the nickel spot. As much as it hurts my heart to bench Kenny Moore, because he is really good. Dude is slow. And it's not like he's just slow in Madden. Like there are moments in the actual real life games where dude just gets burnt, like just straight up toasted. Like he had good coverage, he just wasn't fast enough to get to the spot. And I can't have that. So sorry, bro, you're too small for me to put you at the sub linebacker position too. Like 5'9", like it's just for Madden purposes, he doesn't get the job done. So if you want, you can start him in the nickel spot, but I think you're much better off putting Tony Brown there. Because 94 speed, 6 foot, like he'll do some damage. And then you can run much more men, but you're gonna have to pick up a DB because everyone's super slow in our DB core. Now, another splash I made, Jason McCourty. I was able to get a free safety. The Colts need a safety. At the moment, they're still trying to get Tyrann Mathieu. I doubt that's gonna happen. I hope. That'd be awesome, but I don't know. I don't foresee it happening. So, yeah, and someone already got him in this franchise because, you know, of course he went first. So I ended up getting Jason McCourty, 91 speed, 92 acceleration, hit power is non-existent, but Rudy Ford is the backups, and you'll see why that's important. We got Julian Blackmon right here playing strong safety. I probably should switch his position since that's where he's going to be forever. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so we got Julian Blackmon right here, and Rudy Ford is stepping in right there. So and the reason for that is because Julian Blackmon's going to come down and play sub linebacker, which means I'm going to be using Rudy Ford majority of the time. And Rudy Ford got that high hit power, so I can just be smacking people in the mouth. Slot wide receiver, Michael Pitt Jr., like I said, slot cornerback, Tony Brown. That's the squad, man. That is the squad. Now let's go ahead and check out his team real quick, and then we'll go in through the menu stuff. So, as you know, Seahawks traded away Russell Wilson. That's just weird to look at. Chris Carson, DK Metcalf, got to be careful with him, but like we should be able to keep up, but I don't know, man, because it's a 1 speed difference. Like he will have a step. And then Tyler Lockett, Dwayne Eskridge, and that's another person who would have a step. So it's probably best if I just ran zone majority of the time and just sneak man in there every now and then. Tight end, Noah Fant. Oh my God. There's 2 things I struggle with the most in this game, and that is mobile QBs, where whoever's user in that team rolls out, is really good at rolling out of the pocket. That is tough. That's tough to defend against. It's even tough for real teams to defend against. And big, fast tight ends. It could be a little bit of a struggle. Oh, he doesn't have a left tackle, so that means we should be getting through clean on that side. Or a right tackle. Yo, we should be sacking him. Uchenna Nwosu, I don't know why his overall so low. Right end, Shelby Harris, Al Woods, Earl Taylor. He doesn't have Bobby Wagner. Oh my gosh. The Seahawks just aren't what they used to be, man. That sucks. And cornerback, all slow corners. Wow. Free safety, slow, strong safety, Jamal Adams. That's pretty much, he has receivers and he has a strong safety. That's pretty much it. And a right outside linebacker because Jordan Brooks is nice. I mean, he would be better if he had Tanner Muse in, but he doesn't. So, you know, what's the rule? Don't interrupt your enemy while they're making a mistake. So I ain't gonna tell him nothing. I'm just gonna let him do what he does. Sub linebacker, Jordan Brooks there, Sidney Jones there. I feel very confident. Like I feel like I could just send streaks and they'll be wide open. Unless he's running zone, then it's gonna be a little iffy. Damn, dude doesn't even have a quarterback. That's crazy. All right, well, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and set our season goal, do this weekly strategy stuff, and then let's get into the game. I'm definitely set and make playoffs because I feel it in my bones. I actually don't know. This is a brand new league, so I don't know just how good he's gonna be. And since I'm the Colts, I need to chill out with just wanting to air it out just so much. I need to hand the ball to JT. I can't make that mistake of just getting pass heavy. So let's see. What are we gonna do? So first off, Matt Ryan, because we're trying to get hot route master. And then we want our pass rush to go stupid. So I'm gonna do Yannick since he's a star. And let's see.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
I don't think Darius Leonard has edge threat yet, so I'm gonna do him. And then once I get edge threat for him, I'll switch that out. Pick it off twice, pass 275 yards, win turnover battle. Let's go. Boom. Upgrade players. I was halfway hoping Matt Ryan's would be up there again. I got like 5 upgrade points for him all at once. Okay, so Bobby Okereke, we want him to be an amazing pass rusher. So that's what I'm going to upgrade for him. Quentin Nelson, we're going to put pass protector. I don't think I've done all their set all their abilities and stuff, so you're gonna get to watch me do that. I guess you're gonna also see what their abilities are, so you can know what are good ones to choose. So Matt Ryan, first off, bazooka, quick draw, or inside dead eye, either one honestly. But faster throwing under pressure is pretty useful. Conductors for faster adjustments. Fearless, so he's just nice in the pocket, especially for Matt Ryan. I'm not going to be scrambling around with him. Comeback only because I can't put gunslinger on him yet. What is he? Yeah. After the next upgrade, I'll probably get it. So once I get a chance, I'm going to put gunslinger on him. And then I'm going to put hot route master the next time I get to upgrade his stuff. JT. In the meantime, I have a running back apprentice on him. But once I get hot route master, I'm going to put tank and reach for it and wrecking ball all on him. He's just going to be running people over. We got Marquise Goodwin with route apprentice. He doesn't need it. Let's put route tech on him. Cool. And then we're going to put deep out elite first chance I get. I might not actually get that chance, but Quentin Nelson. See, this wasn't even set. So we're gonna do post up. So win all double team blocks and nasty streak I like. So if he ends up blocking a linebacker or a D lineman, he's pancaking him, which is exactly what he does. Get some pancakes. That's what our lineman coach used to say all the time in high school. All right, so D-Buck. Unstoppable Force, El Toro, inside stuff. Where's inside stuff? Yes, inside stuff. And unpredictable. Cool. Isaiah Rodgers. I just need acrobat on him. Let's go. And I already know I can't unlock anything else on the other one. And Darius Leonard. See, his stuff isn't set either. I didn't set any of this stuff. So we're gonna do inside stuff. And I'm just going to put BOGO for now until I can do edge threat. Okay. That is everything. Awesome. So I guess let's just make sure. Yeah, it's everything. So that is how I would set up the Colts. That's how I think you should set up the Colts. If you manage to get if you can't get those exact same free agents, though, that's essentially what you need. like something similar to that, you need a safety, you need a couple linemen, you need a receiver. Those are the basic needs of you need a faster corner. Those are the basic needs of the Colts. So fill those positions, set people in the positions that I showed you, and then you're good. Now, let's go ahead and get into this game.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. First down gets him a couple up to the 27.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Buying time to his left. It's caught, Lockett. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. Touchdown, Colts! Mo Alley-Cox, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2 first. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Noah Fant, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Darrell Taylor, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Tuesday.
To try again after the sack, Ryan looking for Campbell downfield. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 89 yards. And the Colts on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Here's Moore. He will return it. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lock. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And they're going to bring him down just past the 15, and a flag down as well. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now it's Carson. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Now Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. A little too amped up there, got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
Taylor's got, and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Ryan. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw again on 2nd down. Locke going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marquise Goodwin, 75 yards. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Locke will try again on 2nd down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Locke working out of the gun. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Locke. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
You definitely would have liked to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that is incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Hines now on the return. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with a kind of...
yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. After the turnover, here's Locke. Incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Coltsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Darrell Taylor picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Ryan. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. 21. Here's Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jordan Brooks with it. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Here's Locke to throw. Being chased out left. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. On 3rd down, Carson. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now to the air, Locke. And it's caught. That catch good for only a couple. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will shrink to 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Ryan. Ryan. And that's caught by the tight end, Granson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Ryan. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now Ryan. Throw going to be caught left side here by Granson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. To throw again is Ryan. That ball caught by Campbell. And he is out of bounds. But first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now it's Ryan. And now here is another interception. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. And this returnable for Hines. Play of the half. It's Ryan. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my. He pulled it in. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to Taylor on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Play action. It's Ryan. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. And he'll find Pittman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. On the counter, it's Taylor. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Here's Ryan. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Block now to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Block going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And once again, it's Eskridge. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a two-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more two-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
95 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
21, wait. Hey, I'm coming. Check 15.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Flushed out right. He's got Granson over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They run once more with Taylor. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Here's Moore. He will return it. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Locke. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Locke, got to have this one. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there on 4th and 10.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Locke's throw into the hands of Fant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to.
All right, we got ourselves a dub, a super sloppy dub, but a dub nonetheless. I got half a mind to bench my corner because he kept letting DK jump over him. Like that's unacceptable. But whatever. It's DK, so it's like, do I bench him? Is it because he's short? Like, what's the deal? Like, someone please tell me if you're watching this and you have any idea why that happened or why that kept happening, please let me know. Hopefully at the very least I can upgrade Matt Ryan. Can I? Nope. Okay, so we'll go route runner. I just need crispy route. Actually, I should do deep threat so he could just get off the block. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do deep threat for them guys. You're not starting. You're starting. Okay, Darius Leonard. Speed rusher. All right. Okay, man. And then we'll just auto upgrade those two guys because they don't start. But cool. I'm happy to have a dub, man. Defense is playing phenomenally. It's just, you know, can't be throwing picks like that, dude. Also, I didn't do exactly what I said I was gonna do. I said I was gonna be run heavy, and I wasn't. And then at the end, I finally got a hold of myself and I started running the ball much more. And then we ended up getting a touchdown. So I definitely got to lean much more on JT. 131 yards. So, you know, got to lean more on him, man. The dude's a beast. Let me just feed the beast, man. Feed the beast. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.